Well, thank you all for coming. Um, it's been a great 3 days of doing science, and I think we made a lot of progress. And this is actually a really good team. And been very open, sharing data that's unpublished. In fact, a lot of it was, almost all of it was unpublished, because they feel very safe in the environment, and we're not going to disclose anything. I'm not going to tell you anything that happened, because it's supposed to be a secret. So that gives them freedom to say anything they want, including things that are wrong. And so that's how you have to operate when you want to make progress. You have to be able to discuss things and throw out ideas that may be wrong, and have people discuss them in a friendly and sometimes a little hostile environment. But it works. It works really, really well. And people have different opinions, and we want to share them. And so I thank you, everybody here. We are doing, I think, really well. And I really thank Linda. I remember that first time we met, and eventually getting together and saying we had to solve this problem. And she said, "I'll raise the money," and I said, "I'll find the researchers." And so that was our division of labor, and it's worked really well. So also like to have my wife Janet come up.
We just had our 50th wedding anniversary. She's a keeper. So I've been at all these meetings and listening to everything everyone said. And I'm also here, taking care of Whitney and managing everything about Whitney. And so I found being here kind of emotional, just thinking about all the possibilities for getting him better and all the patients. And I was tweeting out to the patients, and it was very emotional because I got lots of emotional responses back. And I also started every day with something from the patients and ended every day with something from the patients. And it just kept everybody focused on why we're here. That was my goal anyway. And one of the things that I shared was this thing that Whitney did for Severe ME Awareness Day, where I asked him if he wanted to say something, and he can't talk, and he thought about it for a while, and then he started pantomiming to me what this ended up being, and that was very difficult for him to do, and it took a long time because some of these are complicated words to pantomime. Before I read this, I also want to tell you that another time when I got up, I talked about a playlist that he sent out to the whole patient world, that Jen Bray, I helped him collect these songs and into a playlist, and I read the words to Waiting for Superman, and so you should all go find that playlist and listen to Waiting for Superman by something Lips. I forget the singer. But it's a really, really good song. And the point is that he told the patients that his dad is Superman. And what he means by that is not that his dad can do this all by himself, which Ron would never say, but that his dad is able to collect this amazing group of people who are going to be able to do it. And so for all of you who are helping with that, by your donations and all your work and volunteering, and all the researchers who are working on it with us, you're all Superman, and Whitney knows it. And his way of being excited about this, we just have recently been able to talk to him, and when he heard about this and the amount of money that was raised and the number of people coming to the symposium, that his sister, this was our dream to do this, their dream, Ashley and Whitney, to do this. And his eyes lit up, and he was like, yes. I mean, he can't talk or anything, but he was so excited. So go back and listen to the Superman song. It's really moving. So this is what he said for Severe ME Day. The universe is always changing. Everything can change in a moment. You never know what will happen in the future. Never stop fighting. I'm fighting with you. If you feel like giving up, give it to me. I will carry it for you. And I put this on a poster with a picture through a keyhole of Whitney's fist in the room by himself behind the keyhole, fighting for everyone. So I have copies of this for everyone at the symposium tomorrow, which I'm going to say the same thing tomorrow. But I know some of you won't be there, so if you're not going to be there, I'd really like, if you'd like, to come take one of these. If you are going to be at the symposium, you can get it there. There's going to be more there, but for those of you who aren't, I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to hear about this and get one. So it was a very emotional day for me because I'm not all in my head like the scientists. I mean, they were emotional too, but you know, I'm like, it's emotional to sit there thinking that all these people might get better, and there's all these people working on it now, and you know, before this, that wasn't true. So it's a wonderful thing that's happening. So from the bottom of my heart and from Whitney, I want to thank every single one of you. I'm so grateful. Thank you.